G'day everyone, this is Chronicle Chamber. This is going to be an unveiling or a bit of a preview of issue 2000 from Frew. Huge congratulations to Frew for creating an amazing book, but also creating 2000 plus issues for us fans to review. Now this is not going to be a review of this comic. That is going to come in probably about a week or two's time on a podcast. That's going to give everyone a chance to read it before they listen to our podcast. This is just going to be a bit of a flick through. So to start off with, we have the contents. So we have a journey through the years from Barry Stubbersfield, a nice detailed 2-page article from him. He brings a real depth and real old school look at the character. You have the 11th daily story, which is the Golden Circle. Now this is coloured by Ivan Pedersen, which you can see here. This has been published in colour before in other countries, but never in English in colour as well. So, and never by Frew. So some great a great work. I like how he's only done 3 panels rather than the 4 panels. That's been a discussion that we've had on the podcast before. And then you've got a poster. Now, I'm not sure many people will actually rip this poster out, but I would like to say that a poster is a great idea, and I would like to see Frew do this a little bit more often instead of in their annuals. Okay, so once we've got that, we've got the sequel of the Golden Circle, which is the Return of the Golden Circle by Julie Ditrich and Wendell Cavalcanti, and again art colours by Ivan Pedersen. Now this story, there's just action everywhere. This story is going to be an amazing story. Just one little bit of spoiler, we'll be interested to hear what people have to say about this little bit. Look, the art, there's lots of art. There's jailbreaks, there's jumping from helicopters, lots of amazing artwork. There's action from 2 fronts, from Paris to back into the deep woods. There's some interesting concepts which I actually like where Julie's going, but we're not gonna discuss it too much, and we will let that go in the podcast. But if you have opinions on anything in this issue, make sure you let us know, because we would love to be able to raise your opinions, your own comments on the story, on the issue. We would love to be able to do that when we review this podcast. Some great interior panels by Giancarlo Caracuzzo. Now, the other thing that's interesting about this story is it features the original chain story, and then it features the repurpose or the retcon or whatever you want to do of the chain by Tony DePaul and Bret Blevins. Now, Tony DePaul has copped a little bit of criticism. Some might be warranted, some might not be, about this particular story and why it was needed with this story, which was a particular fan favourite. So I would love to hear people's opinions, fans' opinions after reading this original one, which again is colour and coloured by Ivan Pedersen, and then reading the new retconned version by Bret Blevins. I'll be interested to hear people's opinions, and I would love for you to be able to let us know in the comments. After you've got this story, you've got the Tomb of Zarak, which is real. It's got a real Indiana Jones feel to it, and also the Sing Web, which is a Moonstone story as well. But it's really fun. It kind of teases that it's going to be a bit fantasy element, but then the way it finishes, I don't mind it as well. So I do like this. Is probably one, again, not going to ruin much, but I did really enjoy this type of story. All right, and then the last story we've got is Fury number 2. Now, I believe there's 3 parts. We've seen part 1, which was about 2-3 years ago, and this is part 2. This is about Julie Walker, who is old or older. She's outlived 2 or 3 Phantoms. And it's very, very interesting. Again, the colours are very striking. It's got that real yellow hue. Again, would love to be able to hear people's thoughts on this issue. Now, this is the issue here. As you can see, it's 220 odd pages. It's all color. It's got a striking cover by Daniel Picciotto. It's got the spine. It's, you know, there's a lot going in on it. It is pricey at $35. Again, is that too much price for fans? You know, is $35 for a trade paperback, which is what this is that too much for fans? Again, let us know your opinions. We would love to be able to hear your opinions. Any comments that are raised, good, positive, negative, will be discussed on the podcast, which will be released in probably about 2 weeks' time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Give us your opinions. Would love to be able to hear what you think of it. Happy Phantoming.